points, any questions you may have. If it's something about what does this say, I was writing loosely with my right hand, so I'll have to come individually read it. But I can answer general questions while up here. Number 1, you had to write the equation of the graph. So this should have been y equals 2x minus 1. The 3 points there was it in the right format? Did you get the right slope and simplify? Did you get the right y-intercept? Questions on that one?
Okay, so so is 2 over 1 equal to 2?
Yes.
Okay. So if I wrote 2 over 1, it would still be the same and correct answer?
It would not be fully simplified.
But it'd still be correct?
It would technically be correct. But it's not simplified. Next.
What is slope?
Y equals mx+b.
What was the, like, how do you do y-intercept? Yeah, it's like, I know it's mx+b, but like, so the b is the intercept.
Mm-hmm. Okay. For number 2, most of us got this. There were some minor issues that I saw. You had to find the slope first. So some of you put minus 6, some of you put plus 6. That part didn't matter. Over negative 12 minus 4. Some of you put plus 4, which was not right, which changed everything else. Equals 8 over negative 16, which would simplify to negative 1/2. If you didn't simplify right away, you were fine as long as you eventually simplified. And then you should have used one of these points with your point slope, your y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Many of you use this one. So y plus 6 or minus 6 and then change it to a plus equals negative 1/2 times x minus 4. Distribute and then solve.
You use any from y plus y. Oh wait, yeah, that's y1. Yeah, y1
is y2 minus y1. But if you switch them, that's okay as long as you switch both. I think I don't remember if it was this class or a different one. A couple of you switched something in here which changed it to a positive or negative, so be careful with that. So that final answer was y equals negative 1/2 x minus 4. The 5 points on that one were your work for your slope, your correct slope, simplified. The correct format, setting up your equation in y minus y1, that was slope. The work to get the final equation, and then your final equation. Questions on that one? Number 3, most of us got this one. How you did this work was really up to you. As you were going through, let's say you started at A, and if that happened to be the right answer, you could have stopped. Some of you did the work for all 4, which was fine. Some of you may have started at D and worked your way backwards and saw that none of these worked, but A worked, and then you didn't need to solve for A. How you did that was really up to you. But somewhere I needed to see how you would have found that A was your answer. Because these would have the same slope but different y-intercepts. So some work showing how you got that A was your answer and then A was your answer. So that was your 2 points. Questions on that one? Max, did you have a question for each question?
how would you do it if it was perpendicular?
You would have to take the slope and flip it first, and then solve them to see which one matches the flip slope. for the last one, because this is perpendicular, you have to change the slope first, whether you wrote that off to the side or just put it into the format. Either or, I need to see somehow that you changed the slope. And then use your slope formula, y minus 3, your point slope formula. Y minus 3 equals negative 2 times x minus minus 1, or plus 1. Oh, like I said, that one too many times. So if you didn't use negative 2 and you put 1/2 in here, everything else was wrong. Your setup was wrong, your work was wrong, your equation was wrong. So be careful there if you do that. The final equation was y equals negative 2x plus 1. So the 4 points for that one were showing me that you flipped the slope and made it negative either off to the side or in the equation itself. Setting up the equation correctly, the work to solve for the equation, and the final equation. Questions on that one? Did we have any other questions in general? We are going to start the test after lunch. Most the students that have taken it finished relatively quickly, so I'm going to give you the time after lunch. You should be able to finish in that time. If you have questions specifically about like what something says or why something got points off, I can come around and answer those. You can use the rest of this time before lunch to review, ask questions, look at Dove's math, look at your review, anything like that. But I will be around in the